saying hello. In this video we're gonna do some passion twists on Kelsey, and they're gonna be black and quite long. So before we start, we're just gonna blow dry her hair so that it is all long and straight, and that makes the parting much easier. So right now we're just detangling her hair, and we're gonna put some product in her hair just to make it shiny and make it smooth. So we're gonna put some Blue Magic hairdress on her head, all over her head. Just massage that all in and make sure that it's covered all surfaces on her head. So we're just gonna do more detangling, make sure all her hair's tangled. We put in the cream at first so that when you're detangling her hair, it's not as brittle and it doesn't break. So we're gonna just use the detangle brush and detangle all over her hair until we feel that there are no more knots. So now we're just gonna start with the blow drying process, just starting from the scalp till the edges and just going for a downwards motion. So now we're nearly done with the blow drying process, and we're gonna start braiding her hair very soon. So now we're gonna begin parting her hair. We're gonna use a rat tail comb to part her hair. So we always pre-section each client's hair in order to make it easier to part, and it makes it easier. So just part all over in the middle, all the way from ear to ear. And now we're gonna tie up that back part, because we always start at the front. That's where your best work is, at the front, rather than starting at the back, because once you get to the front you'll be too tired. So you're better off starting at the front. That's where all your energy will go in, and that's where all the braids will look nice and tight. And then at the back, you know, if you do get a bit tired, no one can see it. So the hair we're using, we got off of Amazon. We'll leave the link in the description box. It's just black curly hair, really good for passion twists. It's very long. When you twist it, it gets even longer. So I'm just gonna untie the hair, take it out of the package, and show you better how it looks. So yeah, as you can see, it's black, very curly, and we're just gonna take literally one curly part and then take another one, and then we're gonna put them together as two to make the braid. So you straighten them out as you see in the video, you put them together just like that, and it makes it much thicker. Now I already parted in the middle, so just brushing up her edges, and we're gonna part the hair as so. As you can see, we've just made a small part from her hair. And we're gonna take the two curly bits, and we start off at the base. You put your thumb over the base, you wrap the curly hair around it, around the base of the hair, and then you start braiding. You do about 2 to 3 braids, and then you go into the twist motion afterwards. You always braid it first so that it has a firmer grip than twisting it. So as you can see, we've just started the twisting motion, and we're just gonna carry on twisting all the way to the bottom, and Kelsey is just holding the base of her head so that it doesn't pull her head just too much. So I'm just going to show another braid just before I speed it up. So I'm just going to do a second one next to the first one that we did. Just part her hair, and then again take 2 strands of the curly hair, and with a circular motion at the base you begin braiding. And after you've braided the hair, you just start the twisting motion. Make sure that you take out all the tangles by pulling the hair to make sure you're not hurting your client's head. And with that circular motion, you just begin braiding at the base. You do 2 to 3 braids, and then you start with the twisting motion. So I'm just gonna speed up the video so as not to make it too long. A good technique to use when you're braiding hair is to allow the client to hold the base of their edges, especially at the front, so as to not tug and pull at their edges too much. because edges, when they go, it's so hard to grow hair there. So that's a really good method to use, especially if the client already has quite soft and thin hair. So that would be a really good method to use. Passion twists are really nice to achieve a very full curly set of hair. They last long if you keep them well, but they're not like box braids. They don't last that long, but she will probably do about 6 to 8 weeks with this hair. Just redoing the front when it needs to be redone, but they're a really nice hairstyle for the summer. So she's just carrying on doing the front of her hair, and yeah, it takes quite long to braid, and especially if your client has thick hair, it could take a while. The hairstyle probably takes about 3 to 4 hours to complete. So here we finished one side of the hair and we're starting the next side, just doing the same thing, just braiding in the base and twisting the ends up until the end. I'm hoping everyone's enjoying watching it so far. So as you can see, she's nearly finished with the hair at the front, only has about 2 braids to do, and then we'll get started on the back of the hair and we're nearly done with the hairstyle. So here she started on the back, only has a tiny bit to do, probably will take 30 to 45 minutes to complete it, as this client has quite a small hair at the back. So yeah, enjoy. So now she's nearly done with the back, only has about 2 more strands to do, and then the hairstyle is complete. So I hope everyone has enjoyed watching this step-by-step passion twist hairstyle, and make sure to like, comment and subscribe to the YouTube channel and share with your friends. Hopefully anyone that wants to do this hairstyle will have an idea of how to complete it. It's quite an easy hairstyle to do, quite a good hairstyle for the summer, and it looks very full, but the hair is quite lightweight because it's curly hair, so you won't have to worry about your hair being heavy. Now the hair is all complete. It's very, very long, as you can see, and she's just fiddling with it. And this is the client as she's turning around. The hair is quite long, probably about 24 inches, and that's how it looks on the client. It's quite full, and these are just the pictures to show you how it would look. Hopefully someone's been inspired to do the same hairstyle. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.